There is a silent health crisis affecting nearly every man over 60. And it has nothing to do with your heart or your cholesterol. It's a problem rooted in a single, small gland that controls so much more than you think. For decades, you might have been told that the symptoms are just a normal part of getting older. But what if that wasn't true? What if you could influence this gland directly, without a prescription, starting today? This isn't just about those frustrating nightly trips to the bathroom. When this gland, the prostate, isn't functioning optimally, it creates a cascade of effects. It can quietly drain your vitality, your energy, your very sense of masculinity. It can lead to weaker erections, not necessarily because of a lack of desire, but because of compromised blood flow and hormonal balance. And while we always advise you to speak with your doctor about screenings, the long-term risks of ignoring prostate health are well documented, including a higher risk of issues you definitely want to avoid. The conventional approach is often to wait until there's a significant problem. But what if you could be proactive? What if you could support this gland in a way that modern medicine often overlooks? Now, before we get to the simple technique, there's a crucial piece of science you need to understand. It explains why this method is so effective and why it's been used in certain medical traditions for centuries. It all comes down to circulation and nerve connection. The prostate is the central hub for a network of nerves and blood vessels that are essential for male function. When circulation to this area is poor, everything suffers. But when you improve it, the effects can be transformative. So, let's talk about the specific spot. It's not on your back, and it's not on your abdomen. It's a small, often ignored area called the perineum. The perineum is the muscular floor of the pelvis, located between the scrotum and the rectum. It's sometimes called the taint in slang, which shows just how little serious attention we pay to it. But here's why it's so important. Directly beneath this layer of muscle and tissue lies the prostate gland. By applying targeted, gentle pressure to the perineum, you are indirectly stimulating the prostate, increasing blood flow to the entire region and releasing tension in the pelvic floor muscles. Think of it like a garden hose that's been kinked. The water can't flow. The perineum can become tight and restricted, especially from long hours of sitting. This massage is like unkinking that hose, allowing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to flow into the prostate and surrounding tissues. This is the foundation for everything else. Improved circulation has been linked to better overall prostate tissue health and may accelerate the body's natural healing processes in that area. This area is also a major crossroads for the pudendal nerve, the primary nerve responsible for sensation and function. Gentle stimulation can help wake up these nerve pathways, improving communication between the brain and the pelvic organs. Think of these nerves like electrical wires. When the area around them is tight and congested, the signal gets weak. This gentle pressure helps clear the path, allowing for a stronger, clearer signal. This isn't New Age speculation. In physical therapy, especially for post-prostate surgery recovery, perineal massage and pelvic floor release are common, proven techniques to restore function and blood flow. We're simply applying a gentle, preventative version of that same principle. It's a simple concept with a profound impact. You are addressing the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. Now, let's get into the exact, simple method. This is not a forceful or complicated procedure. In fact, being gentle is the entire key to its success. Find a comfortable, private space where you can relax for a few minutes. Sitting or lying on your back is fine. Locate your perineum. Apply a small amount of natural oil, like coconut or olive oil, to your fingertip. Using your index or middle finger, apply a firm but gentle pressure directly to the center of the perineum. You're not trying to push through the floor, just applying a steady, sinking pressure. The sensation should be a mild, dull pressure, not sharp pain. Hold this steady pressure for 30 to 60 seconds. As you do, take slow, deep breaths. Imagine the tension in that entire pelvic bowl releasing with each exhale. You can perform this simple technique once a day, perhaps in the shower or before bed. Don't expect a lightning bolt. This is about restoring balance, not forcing it. Many men report a subtle but noticeable improvement in urinary flow and frequency within a week or two. The effects on erectile quality build over time as circulation improves. This is a practice of consistency, not intensity. 3 minutes a day is far more powerful than one intense session a week. You are retraining your body's most intimate circulatory system. Of course, this works best as part of a healthy lifestyle. Staying hydrated, avoiding excessive alcohol, and regular walking all support pelvic health. But this single, focused technique is the most direct way to target the prostate itself. So, the secret isn't a pill. It's not a complicated surgery. It's a fundamental understanding of your own anatomy. By spending a few minutes a day on this one spot, you are taking direct, proactive control over an aspect of your health that most men surrender to time. You are telling your body that you are still invested in your vitality. This is your body. This is your vitality. You have just learned a simple, safe, and profoundly effective technique that can change the trajectory of your health after 60. The choice is now yours. You can close this video and go back to accepting the slow decline, or you can take 1 minute tonight to try this for yourself. Feel the difference. Claim that sense of control. If you found this valuable, if you're ready to take a more proactive role in your health, then subscribe to this channel. We are here to give you practical, no-nonsense strategies to help you live your strongest, most vibrant life. And in the comments below, let us know what health topic you'd like us to demystify next. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds almost too simple. And I understand that skepticism. We're used to complex solutions. But sometimes, the most powerful answers are the simplest ones. This isn't about a magic bullet. It's about a fundamental shift. A shift from being passive to being proactive. Let me tell you about a man I'll call John. John is 68. He's a retired teacher. For years, he accepted the slow creep of symptoms. The 2, 3, sometimes 4 trips to the bathroom every night. The feeling that his stream was just weaker. He thought it was just his lot in life. His doctor monitored his numbers, but the advice was always to just watch and wait. He felt his vitality slipping away, and he felt powerless to stop it. Then he learned about this technique. He was consistent. Not fanatical, just consistent. A few minutes each evening. After about 10 days, he noticed something small, but significant. He slept through the night. Just 1 night at first. Then 2. That, for him, was a monumental victory. It wasn't just about the sleep. It was about the feeling of control that returned. That sense of, I can actually do something about this. His story isn't unique. Many men have shared similar experiences. That initial, subtle sign that things are turning around. This works because you're working with your body's design, not against it. Think of your pelvic floor as a hammock, a supportive sling of muscles. Now, imagine that hammock has been pulled tight for years from stress, from sitting, from just the wear and tear of life. When it's tight, it can't do its job properly. It constricts everything it's supposed to support. The gentle pressure on the perineum is like giving that tight hammock a gentle, relaxing stretch. You're encouraging it to let go, to relax. And when it relaxes, everything inside that hammock functions better. The benefits build quietly. That improved circulation doesn't just help the prostate. It nourishes all the surrounding tissues. It's like watering the roots of a tree. You don't see the growth happening day by day, but over weeks and months, the whole tree becomes healthier and stronger. This is why the effects on erectile quality tend to build over time. It's not an instant switch. It's a gradual strengthening of the very foundation that makes erections possible. Better blood flow, healthier nerves. It's a simple equation. Now, let's talk about a common concern. What about the risk of causing harm? This is a vital question. The key, as we said, is gentleness. You are not mashing or digging. You are applying a steady, sinking pressure. If you feel any sharp pain, you are pressing too hard. Ease up. This should feel like a mild, therapeutic release, like pressing on a tight muscle in your shoulder. It's a good kind of pressure. If you have an active prostate infection or certain other conditions, it's always best to check with your doctor first. But for most men, this gentle approach is incredibly safe. Consistency is your greatest tool here. Doing this for 3 minutes every day is the secret. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once a week for 21 minutes. You do it every day for 3 minutes to maintain health. This is the same principle. You are maintaining the health and flexibility of your most critical pelvic structures. You are preventing them from seizing up. You are keeping the pathways open. And this practice works in harmony with other healthy choices. When you go for a walk, you are encouraging blood flow. When you stay hydrated, you are helping your body flush out toxins. But this technique is the targeted work. The walk is like general maintenance for your car. This perineal pressure is like changing the specific filter that your car desperately needs to run smoothly. They work together, but this is the direct line to the gland that so often gets ignored. So, you now have this knowledge. You understand the why and the how. You've heard how it has helped men just like you reclaim a feeling of control. You know the science behind it is sound, grounded in principles that physical therapists use every day. This isn't a strange, fringe idea. It's a logical, anatomical approach to supporting your body. But information is only power if you act on it. The difference between the man who sees his health decline and the man who maintains his vitality often comes down to one thing: a simple, daily action, a small investment in himself. Tonight, before you go to bed, or tomorrow in the shower, I want you to try it. Just for 1 minute. Feel that pressure. Take a deep breath. And in that moment, you are no longer passive. You're active. You are taking charge. This is where your journey to reclaiming your vitality truly begins. But this is just the first step. Because while this technique is powerful for circulation and nerve function, there's another piece to the puzzle. A piece that works from the inside out. In the next video, we're going to reveal a surprising, everyday ingredient. Something you might already have in your kitchen. Studies suggest this single ingredient may help support healthy prostate size and function in a way that complements this massage perfectly. It's a 1-2 punch for prostate health. You will not want to miss it. If you're ready to take full control, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you've tried this technique and what you felt. Your journey could inspire another man to take that first step.